with coverage you can count on. This is the Erie News NOWCAST.
Good evening, I'm Haley Potter. Thanks for joining us for tonight's edition of the Erie News NOWCAST. Several Fort LaBeouf schools will be closed tomorrow and Friday because of COVID-19 cases. The district says there are 6 confirmed cases at Fort LaBeouf Middle School, 5 cases at the high school, and 3 cases at Mill Village Elementary. The district says students will learn remotely while the buildings are closed. Robeson and Waterford Elementary schools are not affected by the closures. District officials say all athletics and after-school activities have been suspended and will resume on Saturday. The affected school buildings are expected to reopen on Monday, May 10th. And more people continue to get vaccinated, and state officials are looking to keep growing the number of fully vaccinated people. Today, we're changing how we report the COVID vaccine numbers. Starting today, we're reporting vaccine numbers as a percentage of people aged 18 and older. That's because the state will lift its mask guideline when 70% of people aged 18 and older are fully vaccinated. We're using the estimates from the U.S. Census Bureau to make those calculations. So what does that all mean? It means that as of today, roughly 40% of adults in our region have been fully vaccinated. That's about 124,000 people in our region. Pennsylvania has vaccinated about 33.5% of the population as of today, which is more than 3.4 million people. For the latest COVID-19 facts and figures, check out our website, erienewsnow.com. It's been well over a year since local theater and production companies have had a full crowd at performances. Tonight, however, owners and directors are relieved that in just a few weeks, their business can finally run again and bring back arts in person. Isaac Petcash reports.
Can you remember the exact date?
I don't. Dave, do you remember the exact date?
February.
In February.
It was February 21st, 2020, 439 days ago, over a year since Mark Tannenbaum and the Performing Artists Collective Alliance had a full crowd to watch a live performance. Since then, it's been quiet. But that changes at the end of May. Theaters able to be back open at 100% capacity. Tannenbaum calling it a blessing and a relief.
We couldn't believe how happy we were, how lucky it all is. And really, it's the vaccinations have been taking effect. And as soon as we get a level of herd immunity, I'm not a doctor, herd immunity, we'll be able to open up for the public.
Well, and really we needed this.
It's quite possible that Station Dinner Theater owner Paul Urbanowitz was even more excited. He has put on, get ready for it, 0 shows since last March. But that's about to change, and Urbanowitz says he can't wait.
It's going to be wonderful to be back on a stage again and reopening, and everybody is just, we've been getting messages left and right, so we're ready.
For Tannenbaum and other theater owners, May 31st, they say, is a day that will lift a weight off their shoulders. These bleachers, these seats that have been empty and lay vacant for over a year and a half, finally full again.
I mean, there's a living thing, there's a living vibe to a theater. And what happens is you just kind of rattle around in an empty theater. It's not the same thing as having a crowd.
Definitely exciting day for them. And as we've reported time and time again over the past year, the hospitality industry has been hit hard by the pandemic. But many businesses now have a sense of optimism. At El Canelo's on Peach Street, they have a lot to celebrate this Cinco de Mayo. After dealing with restrictions for the past year, they'll be able to operate at full capacity at the end of the month. Once that happens, the owners hope to see a boost in their business.
Hoping that, business really picks up and people come back. I know there's a lot of people that's still not ready to go out to dinner with other people, so we're hoping maybe they'll be more comfortable once they open everything up.
And churches are one of the many groups that'll be allowed to welcome all of their members back in at the end of the month. We checked in with churches large and small to see what their plan is returning to full worship. While churches are excited to have their members back, they know it won't be the same as before the pandemic. Some churches plan on getting rid of social distancing measures, while others are planning on keeping spaced out seats and sanitation stations. They all just want their members to feel comfortable to be back in church.
We're here for you. Our doors are open. Whenever you're ready, come on back. We'll welcome you with open arms, but we also understand the anxieties, so we'll continue to do everything we can to make you feel comfortable when you are ready to come back.
Our Elsbeth Meisner will have more from excited and nervous members of the church tonight at 11 o'clock. A monument honoring men and women who have served in the armed forces has been restored. The monument has stood guard at Erie County Memorial Gardens for years and has been hammered with weather over the years. Today, VFW Post 470 rededicated the memorial at a ceremony this afternoon. The post takes care of the monuments and has been instrumental in getting the monument restored. Mother's Day is this weekend, and Magee Women's Hospital at UPMC Hammett are honoring moms all weekend long. The hospital system is celebrating new moms by presenting families with a special gift. It's a kid's book that hospital staff will imprint their baby's footprint. The hospital will give out the books to moms who deliver on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. We got to meet baby Riker and first-time mom Melanie, who say they plan to read their new book as much as possible.
Amazing. I mean, I didn't expect it, didn't expect any of this. We just love this little guy and want all the memories possible, so this is wonderful.
The director of Magee's Mother's Baby Unit says they like to do something special each year to celebrate new moms the best way they can on Mother's Day. Thanks for joining us for the Erie News Nowcast. Join us for our next news at 10 p.m. on the CW and 11 p.m. on WICU and WSEE. Have a great night.